Gene.
Hi everyone, Christina here. I'm back with another video, and this is going to be a two-part video. It's all dupes, a really big amount of dupes. I went through my whole collection, all my blush, foundation, lip products, eyeshadows, if you could see this spread I have in front of me, it's pretty glorious. But I found a lot of dupes, so that's why it's going to be two parts, because otherwise this video would be really long, and I think some people just want to see maybe the lip gloss and lipstick dupes, or maybe just the eyeshadow dupes. Most of them are MAC dupes, and the duplicates mostly are by NYX, so that's a really big price difference, and I was really surprised because the quality and the product, it's like right on. I mean, what I consider a dupe is a product that is spot on. Same texture, same finish, same amount of glitter or not glitter, things like that. So in this first part, I'm gonna do the eyeshadow and two face products. So let's get started. The first one is a dupe for MAC Studio Fix Fluid. I'm in NC30. This is my favorite foundation. I normally have very oily skin. That's why I use this Fix Fluid. It's very matte, full coverage foundation. Really awesome drugstore dupe is Revlon Color Stay, and I use the combination oily skin, and I'm in 330 Natural Tan. The coverage is exactly the same. The staying power is great. The only thing, the Revlon Color Stay is a little bit thinner. Other than that, it's spot on. It's really great, and the price difference is crazy. And Revlon is always on sale in the drugstore. Foundations a lot of times are buy one get one 50 and things like that. So that's the first dupe, which is really great dupe. And then the second one is for the MAC Select Sheer Press Powder, and this is in NC35. And my dupe for this is the CoverGirl Clean Makeup Compact, and it's in 535 medium light. The finish is the same, the coverage is the same. I just use it as a setting powder, and I will say, you can't tell the difference of the two. It's crazy. The only thing I will say, the MAC one is a little bit smoother. It's a little bit smoother. Not that this is gritty. It's still really smooth, but you can feel a difference when you go like this, when you put your fingers together. But I mean, it's pretty much the same. It does the same job, and once again, this is so much less expensive. Okay, the next thing is paint pots. This one, for instance, is Constructivist. I love paint pots. I don't know, I really like them. But the new, what is this? Maybelline Color Tattoo, great duplicate for it. I put it on my hand as a swatch right next to each other, let them set for a minute or two, and when I'm rubbing it, it doesn't come off. It doesn't budge. Now, I couldn't find any exact color dupes, but quality-wise, they're the same. They don't crease. They're great. Now, even under the paint pots or the Color Tattoo, I still use a primer, like the Urban Decay. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but I didn't put it on my hand. So this is probably the closest color match. So this is Constructivist Paint Pot and Bold Gold. And you can just see, like, they don't budge, but neither one of them. So that's great dupe for that. Next is pigments. And I only use 2 MAC pigments. I'm not a huge fan of pigment products because they get everywhere and the fallout is ridiculous. But I do have 2. I have Vanilla and Naked. And my dupe for Naked is NYX Pigment in White. And I'll show you. might not be able to see this because it's so light, but now the NYX is a little bit cooler, but it looks pretty much the same. Once you blend them out, they look almost, you can't even tell the difference. The sheen is the same, everything. It just got everywhere, like I knew it would. And then here's Naked by MAC. And like both of them, they're hard to see on my hand because they're so light. But the dupe for this is Mink NYX pigment. And yeah, they're pretty much spot on. You can't really see it, but yeah, they're almost spot on to each other. It's another really great dupe. Next, I have a dupe for the Too Faced Natural Eye Kit. And this is probably the most spot on dupe that I found in my collection when I believe I had this first, or no, maybe I had the NYX one first, but when I got either one home of whatever one I had first, I couldn't believe it is spot on, exact, to a T. So this is the Too Faced one, and I'm pretty sure everyone's heard about the Natural Eye Kit, and this is the NYX Nude on Nude Natural Look Kit. And it's exactly the same. Even the setup is the same in the rows. I can't believe it. So compare. And they're just exactly the same. Very, very spot on. Next I have some MAC eyeshadows. The first one is MAC Floof, and it's a frost. And there it is on this finger. And my dupe for this would be CoverGirl and Champagne. And they're exact. Completely exact. Yeah. Completely exact. Next I have MAC Honey Lust. And the dupe I found for that is NYX Champagne. And like I said, what I consider a dupe is something that's completely spot on. The finishes are the same, and these are completely the same. And NYX eyeshadows compared to MAC are way less expensive. The next one I have is MAC Brown Down. And my dupe for that would be NYX Root Beer. Once again, exact same thing. And apparently I buy like all the same colors. I can't believe it. Next I have Naked Lunch, very, very popular eyeshadow shade, one of my favorites from MAC. And my dupe for that would be my favorite color from NYX. And I can't believe the majority of my dupes are they're all NYX, pretty much. Even in like the lipstick and the lip glosses, pretty much completely the same. And even the staying power and the quality, it's so great. It's just, I really, really have a newfound love for NYX. I've always liked them, I always thought they were great, but now seeing as many dupes as there are, next I have MAC Naked Lunch, and my dupe for that is also Champagne. Apparently I have 2 champagnes. in my collection. I didn't even realize that. So, which also means that Honey Lust and All That Glitters are very comparable. Now All That Glitters is a velvet pearl and Honey Lust is a luster. Let me see this here. Oh yeah, they're pretty much the same color. Well, if you can't find one, if Max say all out of All That Glitters, get Honey Lust and so same thing, apparently. Who knew? Good old Mac. Next I have MAC Retrospect. And my dupe for that would be NYX Sparkle Cedar. And these even, I mean, they look exactly the same in the pot or, you know, pan. But exact dupe. I literally spent probably like an hour and a half going through everything yesterday. My fiance's like, what are you doing in there? I'm like, finding dupes, babe. But yeah. I think that's last. Oh, and then I have a Fluid Line dupe, blackjack. But my last one is Satin Taupe. And my dupe for that would be the CoverGirl in Tape Taupe? I don't know. It's the eye enhancers. And spot on. The Satin Taupe's a smidge darker, a little tiny bit darker, but pretty much exactly the same. And then last but not least, we have MAC Blackjack Fluid Line. And my dupe for that would be the L'Oreal Hip Cream Eyeliner in 905 Black. Same everything, same consistency, same staying power. Now, I bought this hip liner when they first came out, so I don't think the price difference was actually that much of a difference then, but I think now the hip line has come down in price. It's been out for a couple years now, so I think it's come down in price, but yeah. So, alright, that's the first half of my two-part dupe video. Next, in the next video I have lipstick and lip gloss and some blushes. So, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.